Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series of following Tion Dayne, the Lord of the Torrentine and the Rider of the Dragon Grey Ghost. Now, in that last episode, as you will doubtlessly recall, at the very end of the episode, we had agreed to make peace with Prince Corin of Dorne, and part of that peace was that we would take up the role of Castellan of Dorne, essentially the hand of the prince, so to speak. And as we ventured to Sunspear and to the Shadow City below it, while walking through the market, we were accosted by a merchant, and I put that in quotations, along with some guards who attempted to murder us. Indeed, it was an assassination attempt on Tion. Perhaps they set it up this way because the only way to take down Tion is if you catch him off guard and, away from his dragon gray ghost. And so this seemed to be the perfect opportunity. However, Tion, despite his age, 68 years of age, he is still an extremely capable swordsman, and he was able to defend himself and even captured the merchant alive, the would-be assassin. Now he turned that assassin over to his spymaster, Lord Rodnar here, who put the man, he put himself to work getting the information that we needed. And that was who set it all up? Well, it was none other than Prince Corin, the Silent Sun himself. Indeed, the prince, his machinations against us culminated in this attempted assassination, which failed. And now we know that he was the one responsible for this. So how are we going to get our revenge? Well, we will get to that in just a moment, but I do want to take a look at the world at large because some very interesting things happen probably right at the end of that last episode that I didn't notice because we were focused on the things going on with Tion. And that is, as you can see, King Aelor of the Iron Throne. Indeed, we had seen that King Maelor here had just defeated Aegon, the brother of Rhaenyra, here in the war. Just immediately after that, he went to go join the battle against the Crimson Throne, against Daemon Targaryen. And I mean, as you can very clearly see here, he was killed by a dragon. Which dragon? Incinerated by Azantes. That's not Daemon's dragon. Daemon's dragon is Caraxes. Who is Azantes? Azantes is the dragon of Princess Lyanne, the wife of our grandson, Lord Aaron. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at the kills. It's gonna. Oh well, that's her kills. Let's take a look at the kills of her dragon because this is what I want to see here. Look at this. Azantes killed Lord Paramount Brynden Tully, Brynden the Worthy. Well, he was old anyway, 65, so he was on his way out. But look at this Galliant Knight. Clearly this guy was a good man, but well, he didn't last long under the Dragonfire. On the opposite end of the good versus evil spectrum, Lord Arnold the Black Moon was also slain, presumably in that same battle. Now, this guy's a torturer, excommunicated, familial kinslayer, fornicator, profligate, vengeful, this arrogant, greedy. This is not a good man. So I don't think anybody's going to be missing Lord Arnold here. And then you can see all these other characters slain as well. But most importantly here, well, actually, we've got also Lord Boromund. Oh man, Lord Boromund Baratheon here, slain as well. I do believe. Oh, what the heck happened over here? Actually, we're gonna take a look at the Stormlands for a second here because we've got Lord Paramount Oren here. Sir Davos the Mule. This guy was ruling the storm. Oh, he must have got sent to the Night's Watch after the end of the war because he ended up siding with Aegon. So his punishment was to be sent to the wall. Well, that's pretty cool. And then his son takes over, Lord Paramount Boromund. He just turned 16. Oh man, and look at this formidable fighter, Hale. Like he had some good traits. This was a good fighter, and probably his very first battle because he's just 16 years of age. he probably went into Tarth to, to defend against Daemon and then was incinerated. Oh man, that's brutal. House Baratheon has suffered. And they only got 5 living members left. Crazy. The Baratheons have suffered at the hands of the dragons. I mean, not only, I believe, if we kind of like look at some of the others here, yeah, the sons of Lord Paramount Boromund the Hurricane, like, look at this. 3 of his sons died by dragons. I think most of them were, yeah, the battle with Melees. Oh man. Oh, and this one, Caraxes got this one. Oh man, the dragons are just making a mincemeat of the Baratheons. That is, that's pretty brutal. I didn't even see that one, but yeah, also King Maelor just turned 17. This like heroic young man, zealous, diligent. I mean, lustful, sure, but and a little shy. But I mean, presumably, backed by the faith of the Seven, one might imagine. Well, unfortunately, yeah, slain, was incinerated by Azantes before he could even become a dragon rider. His dragon was still over here on Dragonstone. I'm pretty sure his dragon's gonna be, yeah, in the court here. Not Cannibal, Dreamfire. Cannibal is still alive. It's just an owned dragon. They somehow got it into the dragon pit. But yeah, his dragon was called. Let's see if we can find it here. Oh, Tessarion. There's a lot of dragons left that people could potentially claim. Blackclaw. I think it wasn't Blackclaw, but it was Demagon. Yeah, this was the dragon that Maelor was gonna ride. But it was kept in the dragon pit, so he couldn't reach it that whole time. And this dragon, like, look at this. This thing might have been able to, like, take, it might have been able to fight Azantes. Azantes isn't a big dragon. But yeah, King Maelor was not able to tame the dragon before he went and joined the battle here in Tarth, and thus was slain in that battle. So yeah, I just wanted to go into that a little bit because that series of events must have been pretty crazy. The war is still technically going on, but Daemon is definitely losing at this point. I will point out, as some people mentioned at the end of the episode, Prince Aenar Darkflame did die. He also died in that battle, slain by Lord Edmund of Donnersdown. So not, that's not completely one-sided over here. Daemon's son, the Darkflame, did die, and some people were lamenting the loss of Prince Aenar here, just simply due to the fact that he seemed like a cool character. He did lose a leg, but he was kind of a, like, I'm imagining a bit of a Dark Star kind of like esque type of character, a little bit callous, wrathful, chaste, which is interesting, chaste and fickle. He could have been a really interesting character, but alas, he done got slain. So that means that his son, which is very interesting here, Lord Alar is going to take over. And I think Lord Alar might be even more interesting than his father, the Dark Flame, because look at this. He's got the dragon dreams. Yeah, that's a cool trait. So he's got beautiful and he's got dragon dreams. So this is going to be a very interesting character. We could potentially have 2 King Aelors here. King Aelor of the Crimson Throne and King Aelor of the Iron Throne. So that's just an interesting turn of events. Even though we are focused on Tion over here in the Torrentine and on Dorne, there's still a lot of interesting stuff going on between the Targaryens, between the Dragon Riders, and even, the other houses here, like House Baratheon and the Lannisters and whatnot. Like, look, I mean, Lord Tywland here, Tywland is dead. Those of you who know the show will recognize Tywland from that. Executed by King Maelor, so he faced punishment for his role in the rebellion against Maelor as well. So, that's an unfortunate bit there. And his daughter ended up taking over. His daughter, Alanna, is robust. Well, what happened to some of the other ones? I mean, if we go over here to Hightower, Lord Hobart the Deathbringer, he's still around, so he didn't lose his position. Hightower is in an interesting position though, because it is going to pass towards Allery the Mad Tower here, whose children, well, are actually red wines. Lord Runsel here is dead, slain by Siam and Willem. So the former Lord of the Arbor, was slain by one of the guys at Harcourt. So good job, Seaman there. But yeah, I mean, if we take a look here, I believe that Lord Edward the Disgraceful, I'm pretty sure he's going to be, next in line for Old Town after that. So you know what, this might be something that Lord Lyman Blacktower might have a say about, but we'll see if we get to pull that off. Highly doubt it'll be within the lifetime of Lord Tion. So I've went on some tangents there, but I just wanted to catch you guys up on the state of the world because it's pretty interesting. And as we get to the end of Tion's life, this is the world that is going to, that we're going to inhabit in season 2, perhaps playing as Lord Aaron here. So, we've got an independent North as well, which is going to be quite fascinating. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, but we have our own things to deal with. As I said, we faced an assassination attempt at the end of the last episode, and obviously Prince Corrin here has failed to do his duties as a liege. Not only has he failed to do his duties as a liege, but he has also attempted to do away with us when all we have ever done is fought for the best of Dorne. Yeah, sure, we have, gained power. We did end up taking over the stewardship of Blackmont. We fought a war for Sunwatch, and we've been making alliances and things like that. But all of this, even though it has benefited House Dayne, I still think that it is ultimately Tion's will to do the best interests for Dorne itself. He thinks and he believes, and I think that he has a good standing to say this. Everything he's done for Dorne, and now to have your liege attempt to assassinate you, well, we can't let that stand now. There was an option of going independent, but that would weaken Dorne. It would weaken the Torrentine. There's no real benefit towards that. However, we do have a grandson who is the rightful heir of Dorne. This was what sparked the entire rivalry in the first place, once Prince Corrin here was stripped of his position as the heir in favor of the lowborn, the bastard son here, Prince Aenys, the strong son. And so we are going to do something about that. So you'll see we have formed a faction. It is not a super strong faction. Not a lot of lords are willing to go against Corrin here. And we do have some powerful lords that are backing him in the loyalist faction. In fact, some of the most powerful lords here are backing Corrin in this loyalist faction. So we are going to have our work cut out for us, especially since we won't be able to use our dragon, but we need to fight this war. Tion is getting old, and he needs to, we can't let this stand. We need to do something about this. So we are going to press our demands here, and we are going to hope for the best. I think that we will have a shot at pulling off this war. Claimant demands refused. Yeah, I mean, obviously that was going to be the case here. My banner shall fly. So we are going to have our work cut out for us. Like I said, it's going to be, yeah, he's got 44,000. We've got 24,000. Now, the tricky thing about this is we don't really want to use Grey Ghost in this battle because we might be able to, depending on what can we see? If we look at his forces here, we can. Wait, he has a tame dragon? No, that surely cannot be. Take a look at his allies. None of his allies have dragons, right? Let's see, who are his allies in this war? Can we actually see? Yeah, you're not going to have a dragon. Lord Nymor doesn't have a dragon. Lord Marden doesn't have a dragon. I'm a little confused why it says that. That might just be a bug in the game here. Yeah, there's no way he has a dragon. But he does have a lot of Dornish vipers. But I'm not seeing any scorpions. I mean, I don't think we can turn Grey Ghost on our fellow Dornishmen, though. We're not going to use Grey Ghost here. I just don't think, turning a dragon against Dornishmen, that's one, it's kind of foolish, and two, it kind of besmirches the entire idea here that we are a just cause. So we're gonna have to try to win this fair and square. Do we call in Daemon? I don't think we can call in Daemon either. Not only because he's dealing with his own war and he's, not doing very well, but because we don't want to bring in outside dragons either. I am tempted to, we could get an alliance with somebody from the Iron Throne. Or maybe not the Iron Throne, but somebody like the Prince of Pentos. This might not be actually the worst idea here. I highly doubt we're going to live long enough to make good on a betrothal with a 1-year-old girl, but you know what? Maybe let's, and this seems a little bit like it wouldn't necessarily make a lot of sense, but what if we throw in, a gift for him just to like sweeten? It's like we're basically like paying him to join us, and we're gonna send him an artifact as well, an ancient plaque and 150 gold to win the Prince of Pentos over to his side, and we're basically, like using him as a mercenary here to get in this war, because we don't want to get enemy dragons in. We don't really want to bring in anyone from the Iron Throne. We do need an ally though, and so the Prince of Pentos seems like it might be the likeliest option here. So let's raise up our armies. Let's make sure that we team up with our allies as quickly as possible here. If we can, I'm gonna try to take down some of these smaller armies. Like if we can take down Manwoody pretty quickly, then we are going to give ourselves like a significant advantage right away. So we're going to call in our new ally here, Prince Jocko. There we go. I think this would be enough. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch Manwoody really easily here. So that's going to give us a pretty nice little boost here. Yeah, we should be able to easily take them down. Of course, Tion is leading this war himself. But look, and then our ally's going to come in. We should be good here. Definitely not using the dragons, like I said. They don't have, surely they don't have dragons, right? Like, I know it said that they did, but I just don't see where their dragons would be coming from. So I'm a little paranoid about that. Like, I guess we could maybe check dragon riders, and that could potentially enlighten us just to be sure. Because if they do have a dragon, then obviously I'm gonna bring our own dragon out to that. So let's summon dragons. Show me all the living dragons, I guess. Show me the tamed dragons. Blackclaw. Okay, so we know Blackclaw is tamed by Princess Rhaenyra. Azantes, that one's on our side, actually. Daemio is with Aegon, who it wasn't executed, surprisingly. Eberron is with Princess Helena the Mad Flame. Caraxes is with Daemon, and then we've got Grey Ghost. So yeah, I'm pretty confident they don't have a dragon. I think that was just a minor little bug in the game there. Our allies are gathering up. So actually, you know what? We might be okay here. If we can keep like defensive, let's go, and we might as well do some sieging here. But if we can kind of like keep defensive with the majority of our allies here, and if the Pentoshi army can get in here, then I think we'll be okay. But they do have quite a few forces. I don't want to let Manwoody get involved here. So I'm gonna draw our allies away and see if we can. Oh, secret exposed. My vassal Lord Damien has accused my marshal Lord Daemon of having an extramarital affair with my granddaughter-in-law Lady Robella. What? This is so. Daemon. Oh, Lord Daemon? is sleeping with it's sleeping with Alan Yu's daughter. Okay. And who the heck is this? Lord Damien. The 13-year-old has accused this House Celtigar? What? How does he even? I don't know how you came across this information. This crime cannot go unpunished. Oh man, Damon, I liked you. We imprison Lady Rebella. I mean, I don't really want to, but I mean, we've made precedent, right? So, okay, our allies are coming around here. Once we gather up with the Pentoshi army, I think we'll be relatively okay. Okay, they're coming in here. We should probably try to take a defensive position if we can and let them come to us. Yeah, let's see if oh, they're going to be walking that way. You know what? We might be able to, like, come in and draw a few of them off here. There's 10,000 here. Can we get to them before they get out of here? Maybe? Oh, no. Okay, you know what? We're going to go for... Oh, yeah, okay. Let's take this down over here. This might be... Yeah, let's see. They might get a defensive advantage over here, though. Try to play this smart. How many troops do we got? We got about 9,000. Another 9,000. 11,000. These troops are moving this way, but they probably would be able to join in quickly enough versus 19,000. So total, we've got maybe 25,000. They've got 22,000 here and another 20,000 here. So significant numbers advantage. They'll have the defensive advantage. Yeah, so I don't want to be... I don't like those odds in particular. I'm wondering if... Okay. You know what? We might be able to pull something off here, though, because we might be able to get the defender advantage. So, yeah, I think this was the right move. Oh. All right. Hey, you know what? Some guys knock me when they see me playing this game and they don't think that I know what I'm doing. It's just that I'm, like, trying to narrate through these entire things. I can make some good strategic moves every now and then. So, you know, don't doubt the Stray King can sometimes pull off some pretty good victories here. And as you can see, this was a pretty good move that we pulled off right here. So there we go. We have found success in this battle. I'll take a look at the two battles that we've fought this far in just a moment. Oh yeah, captured some enemy combatants. So let's take a look at that first battle. This was the Slaughter at Colmote. Very cool. Azael chopped Lord Moores. Oh man, he killed Lord Moores of Strongwine. Oh no. I think this was probably, yeah, that was the heir. The heir to House Manwoody. Slain by our good loyal vassal, Lord Azael. Well done. Bale Shieldblood, wounding somebody in there. Good job, Bale. And then let's take a look at this one, because this was the bigger battle. So Azael got another kill. Once again, oh, slaying Lord Ormond of Flatwater. So somebody from House Ironwood here, a lord, slain in that battle. Magnus slaying somebody as well. This was Oliver Butrasan, just kind of a no-name. Aaron doing pretty well in battle himself. Not too bad. Doesn't look like any... We captured a couple people here. But nobody of major importance. So that's a pretty good victory there. Can we take this victory and now turn it against our enemies here? Yeah, I think we can. I think we'll have the advantage because we're gonna get the defending over here. So, will we be able to? I think we should be able to pull this off. Hopefully this isn't a bad move here, but looks like, oh, our allies. Okay, well, this is, you know what, we might, okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Our allies kind of got separated and stuck into their own little battle here, which is kind of unfortunate. They might be able to pull theirs off just in time, though, and come back and assist us in this one if we can hold on long enough. which is possible. No, they're sending in more and more here. So we are probably going to lose this battle, but we've held off a significant amount of the enemy troops here. So as long as we don't get captured, which we shouldn't, we should be okay. We probably gave our allies a good victory over here. So, okay. So yeah, we did lose that battle. But we might have held the enemy long enough to have given the advantage to our allies over here. That's kind of what I'm hoping. They're going to get another little boost of soldiers. Oof. Can our allies pull this off? I'm not sure if they can now. Oh, man, we didn't hold them off long enough. I mean, it happens. That's unfortunate. Can we get back over here in time? I doubt it. Maybe? We're pretty quick. Do we have anybody that's faster at marching? Let's see. Do we have... And I know we did lose Aegir here, which is unfortunate. Do we have any organizer, army movement speed? Okay, we got to put you in so that we can get in here maybe fast enough. It might be just in time. We might be able to make it. Let's see. Oh, reinforcements just in time. Oh, we should have switched our guy, though. I don't know. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Well, we'll pull back here. I don't think we would have won even if we did switch them. But we'll pull our armies back here. It's an unfortunate loss. The Dark Cave. Okay, that's fine. More concerned with this. All right, so we lost that battle, which is unfortunate. That's going to be a big battle to lose as well. There we go. That turns us to -19. Oh, and we lost Lady Enos here. Damn. All right. That's fine, though. All right, so I pulled off a good move, and then, well, I shouldn't have been, revving myself up so much because, yeah, we did suffer an unfortunate loss there. But, you know what? It happens. It was a fairly smart play, I think. If we had managed to get all of our armies here when we got the defensive thing, or if our allies had been able to pull off their victory first and then attack them there, I think we might have been okay, but I'm still pretty confident we can pull off a victory here. We're going to get back in charge of our army here. Last time I saw Prince Jacko, he was surreptitiously getting rid of my yellow hat because yellow's an unlucky blah blah blah. I caught him throwing away half of my precious salt. What the heck? Who is this guy? Jacko becomes our friend. Blasphemous beliefs, nonsense. But what if it's all true? You gain superstitious. This character's life is controlled by a belief in supernatural influences. No, I don't think that's... I think let's try to show him the error of his ways. Prince Jacko changed your mind. Okay, well, apparently we're superstitious now. That's fair. All right, let's gather up our armies. And do we go for Sunspear? I mean, they're sieging down over here. If we take Sunspear, that's going to give us a pretty good... Well, I don't want to take that much attrition. Let's see. How much... What's the troop layout here? They've got 20... we're actually pretty close in troop counts. If we gather up our forces, I think we can actually pull off a victory here. Sadly, our granddaughter... Yeah, we lost. Losing... People are dying. People die in battle. That's just how it goes. Let's gather up our armies here. If we get into our allied lands, we might even be able to gain some troops back. No, that's probably only in our own lands. All right, let's see. Let's gather them up here. Can we hit some of these armies? Where are we going to get a good defensive bonus? Not over here because they're defending in the hills. But if we come over here and then get to Denmont from that direction, then we should get the bonus of the defenders here from the castle. So let's move over here and let's let our allies gather up here. They've got 5,000 troops waiting here, 6,000, that's 11,000, another 12. Okay, so they're pretty, yeah, all their forces are over here. But we've got 10,000. We should be okay. It's still going to be tough. But if we do it like this, defending in desert mountains, defensive buildings, they've got more soldiers, more men-at-arms counter, but that's going to really change once our allies get over here. So I think, yeah, I think we can pull this off. I think we'll be able to pull it off, even when they send in their other armies in here. Oh, Lord Tion of the Torrentine has passed on at 69 years of age. He died of old age, a tormented man. He had long desired the sweet embrace of death. Lord Aaron ascends to the throne, courageous and willing to rush to action. Many hope that Aaron's bravery will not see the realm fall into reckless ruin. Well, we got to get our army commander in here, and it's probably going to be... I mean, Lord Aaron, he's good. But do we leave? I think we got to put Lyman in charge. I think Lyman's got to get in charge of this fight because... oh, did we lose our allies? No. Everybody's still in it. Okay. Good thing. Yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Oh, and Grey Ghost has flown off. Where is Grey Ghost? Flying around the elbow. I mean, we'll deal with the Grey Ghost situation shortly. We do need to... Oh, are they not engaging? Are our allies not engaging? Oh, are we not? Where are our troops? Can we convince you guys to go in here? Let's see. And I see a lot of our allies are kind of moving away here. Yeah, okay. I think we can convince them to go in. We're going to put Lyman in charge because the guy's skilled. There are hills here, so we will get the advantage from defending in the desert mountains and all those bonuses here. I think that will be okay. Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Maybe not. We'll see. Let's see. We've got a lot of troops coming in. Yeah, okay. Tides are turning slightly in our favor. Okay, I like this. I'm feeling okay. Okay, I think that we might be okay here. We've got the knights. You know, we've got the better knights. Certainly. We've got the better commander, I would say. Oh, definitely got better commander. You know, we've got more men-at-arms as well, it appears. Or, like, the counters seem fine, so we're not too worried about that. This could be the big battle. Is it going to turn in our favor? I think it is. It looks like it's slowly turning in our favor. Oh. Lyman, all right, you know what? You did some sketchy things in the past, but if you can pull off this victory here, we are going to be very, very happy about it. I gotta say, I mean, we're gonna put F's in chat for Lord Tion here in just a moment, but like, we are in the middle of a war and we need to turn things around, and Lord Aaron, our new character, needs to turn things around, and it looks like he is going to be able to as we find victory over the forces of the Dornish prince here. Oh, that was a crazy one. Let's look at the details of that battle, and just in case there was anything. Oh, what? Aenys was slain by Magnus, which means that Prince Corrin is the heir anyways. I believe. No? Surely. No, primary heir. Oh, he had a son. Oh, just in time, 0 years old to prevent Corrin from becoming the next heir. What? That's crazy. I mean, good job, Magnus. And then he slew some other woman as well. But, that's crazy. wild battle. Yeah, pretty good victory for us, but that was not really how I expected things to go down. So yeah, I mean, Lord Aaron is now taking over. That's F's in the chat for Tion. Former Sword of the Morning, Rider of the Dragon, Grey Ghost. I mean, I think it's going to be difficult for Aaron to pull off. Oh, and The dragon is over here in Lord Lyman's lands too. It's going to be difficult for Aaron to pull off taming Grey Ghost, I believe. Bond with Dragon, 0% chance. There might be ways that we can improve this a little bit if we can go and get some dragon lore, maybe. I don't know if we can do that. We could try to tame the dragon. Taming it before bonding it is extremely risky. We're not going to do this right now, but it is a possibility. I mean, our wife is a dragon rider. So, you know, she does have a dragon herself. So honestly, I don't know if Aaron is quite as, you know, has quite the same qualms about using a dragon against his fellow Dornishmen as his father did. We're gonna try to follow some of these armies because I would love to take a few of them down if we can over here while they're separated. Like if we can catch this army over here, that would be pretty nice. We might be able to pull off a small victory over here. Okay, let's at least get these Manwoody troops. We're just gonna annihilate them. Oh, okay. We gotta back up our allies here really quickly here because that battle was turning quite quickly against them. Locked in her room, my daughter Enis came to me complaining Lord Damien was bullying her. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. More worried about this battle. Azael killed Farin, the Lady of the Bramble. And we turn this battle around as well, getting a victory here, which is going to be very important here. Our war score is ticking up, and we should be able to pull off... I think that we're going to be able to pull off a victory now. We're at 50%, which is probably maxed out. Yeah, so we need to do some sieges. Probably... Oh, yeah, we took down a good amount of their troops. We're still at 20k. We need to do some sieges, but like sieging down places like Ironwood. Oh, nice. We captured Lord Morris. Well done. I mean, it could give us some decent war score, but obviously the best place is going to be... Oh, that's way too much attrition. Can we go and get into the water here? And, I mean... Oh, Lord Lyman and Master Joris have some plans. I think we're gonna go with improved offense here, actually. Oh, are our allies? Oh, okay. Our allies are doing some sieges, so honestly, I'm just gonna back them up here. Seems to be the best plan, just because I don't want to risk losing any of these battles. So a few of our troops are gonna come over here, back them up in this. I don't even know where they are. It's sometimes difficult to tell here. But yeah, it looks like we made it into the battle. Oh, and Corrin himself is in there. So this could potentially give us what we need. We'll take a look at the details of these battles over here really quickly. Lord Moors of Singing Stand slew Lord Davos. Not too important there. And then we've got events here. Azael killed Lady Friend. Lord Lyman of Black Tower slew Maria. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, we probably have no counselors here. Well, let's see. We should fill out our council because this is going to help us even in our immediate concerns. I think that we should trust... No, I think we're going to put Ricaris as our chancellor here. As our Castellan, the Lord of High Hermitage. He made it to 70 years old. Well done. The Old Star he's called. He's actually a pretty decent character here. He's not going to last long, so we'll be able to replace him pretty quickly, I believe. Let's see. Let's switch him over to... Oh, he isn't actually that good. All right, whatever. It's fine. He can oversee the realm. Steward. I see. He's a good steward. Yeah, let's put him in that. That's all right. Our Castellan is going to be... Do we put Lyman in charge of that? You know what? Probably. That's fine. He's earned it, I would say. Damon. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Damon as our marshal here. Training commanders. You know what? Organizing army might actually be the better thing to do in this particular moment. Rodnar Quarterfoot, get back into your position there. And then for this, you know what? Siam and Willem, you can finally get a promotion. So there you go. You are our admiral now. Good job. All right, so let's hope against hope that we capture Prince Corin here. He is a capable commander, but he did just lose this battle. Let's see, details of that battle. Anything interesting going on here? Chopped Lord Moors into pieces. Lord Moors the handsome. Well, he ain't that handsome anymore. Who did we lose? Some random guy. Let's see. Are we sieging down? What are we doing here? What are our allies doing? Looks like they are sieging down, so I'm gonna stick with them here. Looks like they're just gonna keep coming to try to smash us. Where are our allies? Where are all our allies' troops? Huh. You will lose decisively. Really? I'm not 100% sure about that. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we're gonna win this, actually. All right. So they're probably just gonna throw themselves into us until we kind of crush them here. So that's fine. They can lose all of their troops if they want. We do need to gain a victory through sieging, though, so that's kind of the unfortunate part. We do... Oh, and our counselor just died, yeah. He wasn't going to make it much past 70. And then we replace him with a leper? Okay, sure. So there we go. Another siege done there. They've got 8,000 troops. We've got 14,000. I mean, the numbers are not like that much in our favor, honestly. And these sieges, like sieging down Ironwood's gonna take a really long time. Even though we've got all of these troops in here, the fort level is just it's really high. So we might be able to pull it off though. Where are they gonna go? Looks like they're gonna try to attack us again. Okay. Still feeling confident in our numbers advantage here. Yeah, looks like we're okay, but it's not as man, I wish we could hire some mercenaries, honestly, because yeah, they're gonna keep wearing us down here, and that's not ideal. We gotta capture Corin or something here, like, surely. Let's take a look at the details of these battles. Like, our guys are just slaughtering theirs, but they have they got an endless amount of knights, right? Like, they're never gonna run out of knights. Their knights are gonna get weaker and weaker, but man, we can't keep fighting them here in Ironwood because the advantage that they're getting from the kind of defensive and all that is what's killing us here. I mean, yeah, look at that. The numbers advantage is really turning against us now. We can't keep fighting them. Can't keep fighting them like that. We got to... But we need sieges. We're not going to siege down Ironwood fast enough. We got to pull back here. I'm going to hope that our allies come through, and we're going to pull back to our own lands. And we're going to get the defensive advantage ourselves. You know, if they want to come for us, let them come, but let's fight on our own lands, because at least this way we can put our, you know, the advantage in our favor here. So let's gather up all of our troops here. Come on, guys. Okay, they're going like, I don't want you to... All right, well, it's... Oh, okay, are they attacking us? They are attacking us over here, so we actually are going to get that advantage. So yeah, there we go. So it was a smart plan. Now we can turn the defender advantage in our favor, and this is going to give us the bonus that we need here to turn things in our favor. So there we go. Not too bad. I mean, it's still not ideal circumstances here, but at least that was better anyways. I really want to just capture Corin. He's 55 years old, or 54 years old as well. He might just die, which wouldn't really help us that much. Porgyle's sending in some more troops here. Can we raise some more troops? Looks like we can, yeah. All right, we've got a few 830. It's not as much as I might want, but it's better than nothing. Where are their troops retreating to? Very weird. Okay, they retreated to Starfall for some reason. All right, well, if you wanna fight us in Starfall itself, sure. I'm not too upset about that. We'll get the defender advantage over here as well, anyways. So, oh, and then Corrin just got. Oh, Azantes is out here in the battle. Oh man. Okay, our wife was getting tired. Our wife was getting tired of what was going on, and she took her dragon out, probably because Starfall got besieged. So our wife goes out and she brings the dragon. Oh boy. You guys might be in a little bit more trouble now. We just annihilated their army. Oh no. Oh boy. Well, the dragons have been pulled out against our Dornish our fellow Dornishmen here, but obviously our wife was just not having it after that. Well, I think at this point we can probably comfortably lead our army. I don't think we need an amazing commander. I mean, Aaron's actually not a terrible commander himself, but let's see if we can go and take down their armies here kind of quickly here. If we got the dragon, which I'm not sure if... Yeah, Princess Leanne's here. Oh yeah, look at this. This will be remembered as one of the most decisive victories in the realm's history, thanks to the heroic actions of Princess Leanne. Oh boy, yeah, she's taken everybody out. Great glory to us. Azantes must have so many kills here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your dragon, my wife. Oh, Serena Fowler. Lord Nymar the White Skull of Red March here. Manwoody taken down as well. Prince Corrin the Silence on Master Trevor Avalon. This is going to be... I mean, it's not... Oh, boy. Yeah, look at that. This is obviously not going to be... We'll say it's a contentious... It's going to be a contentious victory here now that a dragon has been pulled out. And honestly... Maybe we should just call in Daemon then. Daemon's still around. Defending against Lord Lyman, the Black Tower of the Elbow in the War of Revenge? Oh, is this because Daemon Okay, freaking Lord Lyman here. Literally no idea what this guy is doing. I'm pretty sure this is going to invalidate it here. But, you know, this is the father of our wife. Dragons have already been called in. Freaking Lord Lyman, literally no idea what you were trying to pull off by doing that. It's ridiculous. He didn't even like his father. But in any case, at this point, we might as well call in the rest of the dragons, because the Dornish people who are going to be upset by dragons being called in, they're already upset. So there's literally no difference here. So yeah, we might as well just find victory and then hope to hold this victory as much as we can here. Let's finally get some sieges done and get some war score going up here, because we do need that war score. Crazy events happening here in this war, that's for sure. Let's see. We can't afford secrets right now. Man, Sword of the Morning. I mean, I mean, we are we honorable? I think we are, but in a certain way. I think that there are different types of honor. I don't think Corrin is, like the type, he's an honorable warrior. Not necessarily just like an honorable man, but he's an honorable warrior. He's not going to fight people like underhanded, but I think that he is the type who is going to do what he needs to win. And you know what? There is something to be said as well, just in the fact, like, if you are in a war like this, seeing all this bloodshed, seeing, what's happening, drawing out the war can be considered, probably a dishonorable thing. Like there is honor in just getting it done with quickly, and pulling out the dragons could certainly be said to do so there. There we go. Look at this. We're already gaining a bunch of war score like pretty quickly here just by sieging down a couple places here. So let's go in. Let's bring a siege over to, let's assist our allies over here, just because I don't want them to lose this siege for some reason. They got a siege going down here, but we can attack those troops pretty quickly if we need to. There we go. Siege is done there. Let's get a siege done over here as well. Looks like our allies, they were thinking about going over here. Actually, we probably should just go and get rid of them just so that they don't get any sieges done on us. Victory is going to be pretty swift in these battles here, of course. There's not a lot of point for us to actually do these battles other than just to prevent them from doing any sieges on us. So we're going to go and take that. And then we might as well head back up to the Great Dunes and keep racking up our war score here. Not sure where Daemon is. Probably, is he still fighting? Yeah, he's still dealing with Lyman. He's going to win, obviously. Lyman, what are you, like, what goes through this man's head? You know, Darth, perhaps you could explain. My prisoner lady Robella has escaped from her dungeon. Curtsy Robella. Alan Yu's daughter stages a breakout. Nice. What? Oh, there was another war. While all this was happening, there was another war going on. Oh, look at the... Yeah, North is still independent. King Aelor won the war for Lord Aemon's claim. Lord Aemon? The son of Corlys. Somebody was pushing his claim. It was Lady was it Lady Rowena? No, it was probably Lord Gerald here initially. I didn't even know that there was a war going on over here. Oh, well, didn't go well. Lord Aelor here is still on the throne, 3 years old. And he has a brother now as well, Ares Waters. Huh. His parents, Princess Rhaenyra. Who is she? She has a lover, but we do not know who. Very interesting. A lot of interesting stuff goes on. This is... you know, this war is going on for a long time too, but I want to finish this off because I feel like, you know, we have to see the conclusion of this. We got to see... Oh, they managed to pull back a significant amount of troops somehow. Can we leave enough troops to do the siege? Station besiegers? Yeah, we still got quite a few coming in here. Enough to... Oh man, actually, are we going to be able to turn this around? How did they get so many troops back? 16k. I mean, we've got the dragon, right? We should be okay. Is the dragon with this army? Let's see. Knights. Yeah, okay. Lord Robert and Princess Leanne. So we'll have the dragon, which should give us hopefully an advantage here. I mean, the dragons have definitely taken some people down. Our allies are coming in. It might be just enough to turn the tide with the dragon here. Oh yeah, I think we're taking them out pretty quickly. Oh man, it's just, oh man, this is gonna be a crazy battle here. Somehow, oh, look at it. Oh man, it's going right down to the wire. This was an insane battle, holy crap. Oh, and now Daemon's forces come in. Okay, there's a lot of battles here. Was this that crazy one? It was. So, I'm pretty sure this was it. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh boy. Yeah, look. Oh, that's a lot of people slain, you guys. Oh man. We're just decimating entire families. Oh, Dorne. Dorne is just bathed in dragon fire. House Dayne. Whatever you could say about House Dayne having, you know, like we did have a just reasoning for this, but the amount of death that has come from this decision is unjustifiable, I would say. House Dayne may have a stain on their name for some time to... Oh, no. Okay, keep the... Whew. Good thing. I'm almost worried we were going to lose that siege there for a sec. All right, let's bring our forces back here, man. There we go. We gotta build up war score here. We gotta get some sieges done. So, man, that was wild. A ton of so many deaths. The freaking dragons can just take down so many people here. Let's go and join the sieges. We might as well bring in our own siege weapons over here and just keep building up the war score. Our allies, we should be okay. Daemon's still around, right? How old's Daemon? 57? He's got a little bit of life left in him, I'm sure. They're moving up here. They've got quite a few troops, but I'm not too concerned about that. I think we can pull off the war score that we need relatively quickly here, now that we've got a bunch of different armies out here. And yeah, we just got to keep sieging and take them down. Let's see, where's our next siege gonna go? Maybe over here, Scourge Hold. Just got to keep moving, keep sieging. They're gonna get some sieges done themselves, but I think we can win this just by the amount of armies that we have over here. And if we do need to go and take them down, we shouldn't have too much trouble with that. We do have the numbers advantage, and now we've got dragons in it, so not too worried about that. A couple small skirmishes going on over here as well. I want to pull our guy over here, and well, let's get Sun Secrets over here and Sunspear. Yeah, these sieges do go pretty quick now. Oh, we've got people are escaping. Who's in charge of our dungeons? They're clearly not doing a very good job. Our allies just left that siege for whatever reason. Well, we're gonna go and then continue that siege. 94%. We just need to get. We're gonna lose a little bit over here, probably. Yeah, 4% there. But we should, if we can pull off a couple more sieges, then we should be okay. They're probably gonna try to attack us, though. Yeah, we gotta go in and assist in this battle here. Call up our allies, take them down. There we go. Easy victory here. Obviously, Daemon's involved, so Caraxes is coming to finish it off. So, well, look, the dragons are involved. Dragons and Dorne, and this time it's Dornish on Dornish violence here, and we are going to have to live with that. To live with the fact that we've unleashed dragons upon our fellow Dornishmen, but all to put our nephew on the throne, which is still, you know, relatively not only our nephew, but he is betrothed to our daughter as well. So, you know, Aaron's not doing this completely, you know, like there is benefit to Aaron. His daughter will be the princess of Dorne, and you know, her children potentially will have claims to Dorne as well. So this is still very advantageous to Lord Aaron as well. So yeah, we're still gaining a lot by having Corrin Jr. on the throne. But yeah, it's greatness awaits you, Enis. Nice, ambitious, very cool. What about our son here? How old are you? Aaron Dayne is 6. All right. Let's see. I mean, we should educate him ourselves, right? Can we? Oh, we already are, so that's fine. Yeah, no worries there. Let's let the sieges go down. Some people were pointing out that Aaron here doesn't have our hair color. That's true. But, you know what? Our family, like, you know, our father had some black hair. Like, we've had dark-haired people in our family, so it's not entirely certain, you know, that he's not our child. It's possible. You know, Aaron's not really that interested in doing the deed himself. But you know what? Our kid's, you know, he's gonna be a good kid potentially, so I'm sure there will be rumors, you know. There we go. And with that, the war for Corrin's claim on the Principality of Dorne. This was a bloody and hard-fought victory, one that started out justified, one that was honorable, But as the war went on and as more deaths came, it became less a matter of honor and more a matter of pride, especially after the death of Tion. And this is a scar, certainly on the House Dayne's name, but you know, the victors write the histories, do they not? And so we are the victories, and we will be writing the histories right after we enforce our demands. And so with that, we have found ourselves victory. We have put our brother-in-law, or our son-in-law, our son-in-law, our former brother-in-law, our cousin. Yeah, it's getting Targaryen in here. As the Prince of Dorne. He is married to our daughter here, who's a little bit ill, but I'm sure she'll be okay. We've unleashed dragons upon Dorne, but none can say that what we did was, you know, the purpose behind that was honorable. Qhorin Sr., you know, not only did he betray House Dayne by, you know, stripping Qhorin Jr., Qhorin II, of his rightful place as the Prince of Dorne, but he also tried to murder a hero of Dorne, our grandfather, Tion Dayne. And so, like I said, we're going to write the histories, and that's the way that we are going to write it. But we shall have to make further history as well in the next season. That was the end of season 1, certainly. Will there be a time jump between season 2? Entirely possible. I would love for you guys to leave your suggestions down below. I mean, we can take a look at the world. King Daemon's still alive, 57 years old. We know his heir here, Aelor the Sunflower. Ooh, that's an interesting name here. Is growing up to be a little bit fickle. We've got King Aelor here, who's bound to be a bit of a lazy king himself. You know, they've got some dragons over here. Like, who knows what's going to happen with all the dragons? Of course, we've also got Prince Aegon is still alive. He's over here in Brown Hollow for whatever reason. So, you know, some dragon riders over here and whatnot. The North is independent. The Hungry Wolf here rules the North and, you know, unchallenged at the moment. A lot of interesting things are at play. So who knows if we're going to be starting the season right away or if we're going to be waiting a little bit. Will Lord Aaron be able to tame the dragon Grey Ghost? Entirely possible. There's a few other dragons that we could potentially look at taming as well. Like if we go down here and we manage realm affairs, let's select subject, let's search for dragons. Show me the living dragons, show me the wild dragons. There's 3 dragons here. Vhagar is a potential dragon we could try to tame. Grey Ghost, of course, we could try to tame man, if we got Vhagar, could you imagine? Meleys would be really good to tame, potentially as well. And then Sea Smoke, of course. So a couple dragons here we could potentially try to tame because we do have Dragon Rider blood. Our children are going to have strong Dragon Rider blood, you know, through their Targaryen heritage here. So, you know, Aaron Dayne, you know, if Azantes turns out to be a female dragon, we could get some dragon eggs and then potentially Hugo the dragon. Okay. Bonded to King Aelor. That's ridiculous. Hugo. They call him Hugo. But in any case, there's a lot going on. Leave your comments down below about, you know, about everything. Honestly, I want to hear what you guys thought of this campaign. I want to hear what you would like to see in season 2 based on this world. I'd like to hear what you think is in the future for Lord Aaron. So let me know down in the comments below. Until the next one, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, so you can watch season 2 as soon as it airs. Until then, thank you for watching.